Volume 2 of the story of the Tour de France opens with the greatest Italian rider of the modern age, Felice Gimondi, and his effortless victory in 1965 at the young age of 22. Starting in 1969, Eddy Merckx, a man whose talent was exceeded only by his lust for victory, began his run of 5 Tour wins. This greatest rider of all time executed some of the most dominating rides in cycling history. In his prime, he was challenged only by Spaniard Luis Ocaña. In 1967 and 68, the Tour, angry with team sponsors, reverted to the national team format. In 1969, the Tour returned to commercially sponsored teams and hasn't gone back since. Bernard Hinault, a versatile and complete rider, followed. Like Merckx, Hinault was the greatest racer of his age. He also won 5 Tours. During the 1970s and 80s, the Tour's finances were unstable. This was solved beginning in 1989 when new Tour boss Jean-Marie Leblanc reorganized the competition and put the race on a solid financial foundation. Though he won the Tour 3 times, because of a hunting accident, Greg LeMond was unable to fulfill his destiny as a likely 5-time winner. In 1993, Lance Armstrong won the 8th stage of the Tour and went on to become one of the youngest ever world champions. His seemingly irresistible rise was stopped in 1996 when he was diagnosed with cancer. LeMond's era was followed by the remarkable Spaniard Miguel Indurain, the first man to win the Tour 5 times in a row. In 1997, Jan Ullrich arrived and won the Tour with such ease, many thought he would continue ruling the Tour for a decade. The late 1990s were a time of extreme crisis for the Tour, as the culture of doping within the professional cycling community erupted into the scandal of 1998. While some thought the Tour was going to be killed by the doping troubles, it wasn't. The Tour might well have been saved by Marco Pantani, who distracted the world with a fabulous ride as he put Jan Ullrich to the sword. In 1999, Lance Armstrong returned to the Tour and went on to do what no man had done in more than 100 years of the Tour's history. He won the Tour de France 7 times in a row. The Tour's fascinating history has always had a good helping of trouble. That's no small part of its attraction. It isn't just the greatest race in the world, it's a 3-week traveling city filled with people of incredible talent and ambition who can stumble when that ambition clouds their judgment. Armstrong could never silence accusations that he had resorted to banned drugs, and 2006 winner Floyd Landis was eventually stripped of his Tour championship after being positive for synthetic testosterone. Spaniard Alberto Contador, a rider with his own troubles, won the 2007 edition after leader Michael Rasmussen, racing under a cloud, was pulled by his team. Yet, every year the Tour renews itself and fans crowd the roads to see their heroes try to win the greatest of all sports trophies.